Hello and welcome to my lecture, HeyGen AI Lip Sync Tutorial. In this lecture, I'm going to show you how to use the product HeyGen to lip sync any image to create either promotional or social media videos. Let's begin by looking at what we're going to cover in this lecture. First, we're going to look at what is HeyGen AI and its lip sync capabilities. Then we're going to look at the cost of HeyGen AI. It's fairly expensive. Then we're going to look at supplying an image to HeyGen. You can either upload an image, upload a video, use AI to generate an image, or use one of the canned avatars supplied by HeyGen. Next, we're going to look at selecting a voice. Again, you can select pre-canned voices or upload your own. Then we're going to look at writing a script. Now you can either use a script or you can use audio or video to generate the lip sync. We're going to look at writing a script that is translated from text to audio. Then we're going to look at generating your finished video, which is just a matter of pressing the generation key, and downloading the finished output, which is once again pressing the download button. And that is the full process that we're going to investigate. Now let's begin with what is HeyGen AI. HeyGen AI is an AI-based video generator that takes images and generates realistic lip sync videos from them. The videos that you generate are similar to what you're about to see now. In fact, this is the video that's going to be used as the example that we're going to generate in this lecture.
Hi there, I'm your future presenter, and yes, I'm an AI avatar. Red hair, flawless lighting, never a bad hair day. In this course, you will learn how to create characters like me using HeyGen AI.
As you can see, the video is very realistic, and not just the lips move, but the body and the hair and so on. So to produce a very realistic avatar and video. Next, I want to talk about the cost of HeyGen because I consider it to be somewhat costly. I'm going to talk more about that cost, though, after I show it to you. Here is the pricing page, which you'll get to if you go to the HeyGen website, and you can see that there's a free account and there's a creator account. The free account is very limited. You can only create 3 videos per month. They're limited to 3 minutes and they're only going to be 720p. They're going to have a watermark of HeyGen on them, all kinds of limiting factors. And then there's a creator for $29 a month. That's getting a little pricey for me. And here you get 30-minute videos. Now it says unlimited videos, but I ran out of credits. There's a certain number of credits you get with the creator account, and ended up buying more credits for another $150 for a month. Now I have quite a few credits now and should survive. If you work on a major project, you might end up paying $150 for more credits. Now, think about this though. How much would it cost you to hire a professional to create an ad for your company or something like that? I don't consider $179 and the fun that you're going to have that prohibitive if you really need the video. Now, this is what I recommend you do. And Team might have been a cheaper way for me to go and get more credits, and I get up to 4K video export, and just for $10 more per month. But I went for buying more credits, and that proved to be a little costly for me. Now, this is what I recommend you do. Get a free account. If you like it, then upgrade to the creator account or the team account. And then ultimately, if you're really into big time production, you might need to buy more credits. But when you make it to that point, you're really into producing videos. So go to heygen.com and you will be presented with the screen to start a free account. I encourage you to click on that. Once you make it through the machinations of setting up your free account, you will be presented with your home screen. This is mine. You will not see all these videos down below, which is what I've created so far with HeyGen. But you will be prepared now for the next step, which is going to be supplying an image. Now, these next few steps get a little complicated. I'm going to explain more than just the simple steps. Don't let them confuse you. This is a simple process. So, first, you have an option of uploading an image, right? And that uploaded image can be an image of yourself if you want to have a talking avatar of yourself. It can be what I do, and the way that I generated the image we're going to use in this example is that I used Midjourney to generate my spokesperson, and then I uploaded her. And the other option you have is to actually use an AI generated avatar within HeyGen. So you have the option of going through prompts to create an AI avatar. You can also use a pre-built avatar within HeyGen, and even better are the templates. The templates are really cool. They're composed of multiple scenes, and what you do is you go to templates in the menu, and that brings up all of the built-in templates within HeyGen that you can just select. You have a spokesmodel, you have a background scene, you have multiple slides that you can then configure with your own avatar, with your own script, with your own titles. But it gives you, well, it's a template, and it really will bootstrap you. Now, the option that we're going to use, we're back to the home screen, is we're going to first upload an image to create an avatar. So we'll go to avatars, and here we'll click on create new. These are all the avatars I've created. And in here, you go to the create avatar dialog box, where you can either start from a video, where you can either start from a video, which is the most realistic, it says, or what we're going to do is upload a photo. This is the point where you can go into the AI designer if you want to use prompts to design a spokesperson for your brand. Now we're going to say upload video, and then you go through the standard, click on here to upload a video or drag it here, and you go through the prompts and find the video or the image. So I'm going to find the image that I generated using Midjourney of this woman with red hair for another application. Her name is Butterscotch, and she's being used for a book. Now here I'll click on New Avatar. You're not done yet. Here you name your avatar. You can fill in several attributes and then click that little box and say Continue. And you're not done yet, believe it or not, because we've got to select a voice to go along with that avatar. Now, I searched for the name Emery because I really like this voice for the character Butterscotch. So I'm going to select that voice and then click Next. And voila, we have actually created an avatar that we can use in a video. Now, I missed a step in the initial table of contents, which is, I'm calling 4.1, which is create a video, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to click on create in the upper left-hand corner, and we want to create an AI in AI Studio. Once we're thrown in there, I see our character, Butterscotch. In the last scene I produced in Midjourney, which was her in a computer room, which I then did a lip sync video from. But what I want is to change the character. So we're going to come, oh, and by the way, I also want to change the aspect ratio. Rather than being 9:16, I'm going to change it to 16:9 in the upper left-hand corner. Then I'm going to come to the right and click on Butterscotch Jones Computer Room. That's the avatar that I'm currently animating. And when I click on that, I will be given the option to replace avatar. Now, once I do that, then I just double click on my new sample avatar, and she becomes my spokesperson. Now, the next step that we're going to have here, notice she's now in widescreen, and we have our character, Butterscotch. Well, actually, we should have had new sample, but she was Butterscotch, and she's speaking with the voice Emery. Now we type our script over to the left. One of the things you're going to notice is these little 0.5s. That's half a second of pause. Now you can insert pauses using the pause button down here at the bottom of the screen. And I suggest that you do to get an even and natural flow to the voice. Now, how do you listen to the voice? Click the little arrow to the right of Emery here to play a sample of the voice. Now, you won't see the character in the right-hand window lip syncing until you generate the video, but you will be able to hear your character and you'll be able to hear the pauses and adjust them. I haven't gone up to more than a 1-second pause, and I use that for a dramatic pause. Most of the time, I stick in a lot of half-second pauses at the end of sentences and so on to get just a little bit more drama into the sentence. It's up to you how you do that. Now, other controls over on the right is that I can remove the background or I can put in a color background. So I can change the avatar background. I can also change whether it's full like this, a circle, or a close-up. I haven't seen yet a difference between close-up and full, but the circle puts them in a circle, so you can put them in the lower right-hand corner of the screen if you have a presentation you want to include them in. So that's how to write the script. You write the script here. I used ChatGPT and often do to write my scripts for these videos. This is a ChatGPT script. Now, the other option you have down at the lower right of the dialog is this voice director. And here you can put in a prompt explaining how you want the voice to be. Here you can see voice. I want this calm, measured, authoritative, conveying professionalism and seriousness. Tone, formal, direct, and informative, with a controlled emotional register. So she's very serious and she's being a serious presenter. Next up, we're going to talk about generation. And that has to do with pressing that generation key up in the upper right. Now, this somehow burns credits or is a video that you've generated, and it will ultimately produce the lip sync video. Now, the next step is to download it. Of course, you can review the video, which you will do right away by clicking on it in your projects. But if you click on the ... in the upper right-hand corner of the video, which isn't being shown in the screenshot for some reason, you can come down to download and select where you want to download an MP4 video. And with that said, we've gone through the entire process. You can see that HeyGen AI is a lip sync video generator. It's somewhat pricey, especially if you have to buy credits. You can use it by supplying an image from a variety of sources or a video. Then you select a voice, you create the video, you write the script, inserting pauses and doing directorial edits via a prompt. Then you generate and you download, and you have yourself an MP4 video with a spokesman. Now remember that there is another optional step, which is compositing. You can go into a program. I use Camtasia to pull together multiple sources, put header videos on things, add music, include the video, chop up the video, speed up the video, whatever you want to do in post-production. And that's beyond the scope of this. This is how to generate a lip sync video out of HeyGen